right, if loving you is wrong, fans, if I'm not mistaken, this is the fifth video in a row I'm recording this morning, mainly because I got stuff planned for today and the rest of the week. But this is a question. This is one of those, like, I'm not going to be looking at every single episode kind of thing. This is just a open discussion. And do you think that Brad and Alex will get back together at some point in the series? Because it seems to me that Brad is very serious about the next morning having the divorce papers for Alex to sign, and Alex is pretty certain that the divorce is coming based off the conversation she had with Randall last week and what Brad literally told Alex over the phone last week, as well as telling Marcy, once I get divorced because you're divorced as well, let's start dating or taking it slow. But I feel like it's a point where, some people are just calling Brad an asshole and a jerk. He's acting the way he is because, he's just ridiculous. But it's one of those situations where I don't know whose side to be on. And again, this is one of those videos where, in the comments, let's keep the discussion going because it's hard to tell who's right and who's wrong. And I'm not talking out of bias in terms of, well, Jeremy, you love Alex, she's your favorite character, yeah. But I'm not really speaking from that perspective. I'm trying to look at things from Brad's point of view because, again, I love me some Alex. So let me just imagine me being him for a second. You get married despite her racist parents. You have two beautiful children. You live in a good life. You have a friendly neighborhood, at least before the show started. And everything seemed to be going well. But then you find out the love of your life actually betrayed you by not only sleeping with a neighbor, but your best friend. And then it turns out she's pregnant, allegedly, by said best friend. And, this has been occurring for quite some time. She's kept score in her book, and Brad's getting low marks compared to Randall's A's and everything. And it's just like, it's crazy. And then from there, is one thing that she lied about, having an affair. But aside from that, the lies just keep on coming and there's no end to it. And then you actually end up sleeping with the man's wife, and then she gets pregnant, and then she has a miscarriage, and the list goes on. Should Brad take Alex back? Let me put it this way. I think that he does still have feelings for her, and she really feels guilt and everything, but still loves Brad. But then the question is, and this goes to all people who cheat in real life and fiction, if you really care about somebody, why would you continuously cheat on them? And I'm not saying that one cheat will get a pass, but it's just like, it's one thing. I think that, and again, this is just me speaking, not from experience though, because, I've been single so long, but it's like, let's say I had a girlfriend and she cheated on me once, and then it's like, it wasn't until after I slept with him that I realized how much I care about you. That's ridiculous. But then it's like, oh, I cheated 12 times, and it's like, it wasn't until things went way too far that I realized I was done with him and I wanted you back. It's like, my attitude is choose me or lose me. And trust and believe, there have been plenty of times where girl chose someone else instead of me. So, I end up losing anyway. But I think that with Alex, it's like no excuse for that. It's like continuously going at it in the shed. And then I just felt like Brad and Marcy were both in dark places because of what their spouses were doing. So they ended up hooking up. I felt like Marcy and Brad hooking up based off what Alex and Randall have been doing was kind of like Veronica hooking up with Benny after, David and Maggie slept together. But then again, those two hooked up before Maggie and David ever had sex for the first time. But I feel like it was just I want to get back at him because, he did this to me kind of thing. So I'm going to be completely honest here. I think Brad is acting more out of anger than anything else. And then on the photos that were released from that trailer, I believe, where he's, cuddling the baby and everything, trying to calm it down and holding it, I think that might actually bring out a softer side in him, just to see like, hey, my wife produced this beautiful child that's most likely not mine, but I don't know, the DNA test will be revealed at some point. But I think that it would not surprise me if Brad and Alex get back together at some point in the series, even if they get divorced, maybe through their kids, bringing them back together, or just the fact that they know they love each other so much and Alex actually changes. We'll have to wait and see. But I just wanted to leave the, the floor open for discussion. And as I always say, that's what the discussion continues on in the comments section. The video is just to get the ball rolling, but everybody else continues the conversation in the comment section below. So it's not necessarily a, Brad doesn't deserve to be with somebody like that. Alex doesn't deserve a good man like Brad. But just tell me honestly, do you think they will get back together? Not should they get back together? So as always, thumbs up, subscribe, share the video around, all that good stuff. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you just saw, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, or if you have anything you would like to add to the video, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to keep up with me on social media, go to the description box. All of my links for social media are right there. Also, if you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, make sure to click on the link to PayPal. Any amount helps. $1, $5, $20. As a full-time YouTuber, any support from my fans really does mean a lot to me. Finally, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you're kept up to date on any new content I post to the channel. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next video.